Batman arguably has one of the best rogues gallery in the history of comics, with villains ranging from god-level alien threats to small petty thugs from Gotham. But among all of Batman's rogues gallery, Baby Doll stands out the most. Baby Doll is neither a physical threat like Darkseid, nor is she a maniac like Joker. What makes her unique is how the audience relates to her. Mary Doll was born with a rare condition called systemic hypoplasia, which prevents her from growing old. During her appearance in the Batman animated series, she was 30 years old but still looked like a 5-year-old. Although she was a 30-year-old woman, she was mistreated by others who considered her a kid. This mistreatment drove her mad, and she surrendered to a life of crime. In today's video, we will be diving deep into the origins of this unique character from Gotham. But before we get started with the video, we have a small request. If you like our content, subscribe to us and like this video. It might be just a simple click for you, but it means a lot for us. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's get started.
Serves you right, you mean old bat.
Bite-sized terror, exploring the dark origins and overlooked threat of Baby Doll, Gotham's littlest villain. Baby Doll first appeared in the 4th episode of the 3rd season of Batman the Animated Series. This episode starts with a man coming out from the back door of a stage play, implying that he's an actor. The man then suddenly hears the cries of a little girl, and it turns out a small girl was crying in the alleyway. When the man asks about what happened and why she was crying, she replies that her big brother left her, and the man claims that he'll take her to the police and they'll help find her brother. But suddenly, when the little girl turns, the man recognizes her, and someone hits the man on the head, and he falls unconscious. On the other side, we see Batman and Robin watching a sitcom featured a little girl called Love That Baby. Commissioner Gordon then explains that 3 cast members of this show disappeared in the last few days, and they suspect someone has a vendetta against these actors and kidnapping them all one by one. This is when we are introduced to Mary Doll. Mary has a rare condition called systemic hypoplasia, which is a condition that prevents her from getting old, which means she looked like a kid even when she was an adult. This allowed her to work on the show for 10 long years, from the age of 10 until 20. Batman then hears a commotion outside, and when he goes out, he finds that it was caused by none other than Mary Doll to kidnap the last member of the sitcom, Tammy Vance. Here we are also introduced to Mary Doll's right-hand woman, Miriam. Miriam was an excellent martial artist with the fighting skills that can give both Batman and Robin a run for their money. When Tammy wakes up, she finds herself on the sets of her old sitcom show, Love That Baby. It appears that Mary Doll kidnapped every actor from the sitcom to recreate her old sitcom show. Batman then visits Summer Gleason, the news anchor of Gotham City, and inquires about Mary Doll. She reveals that during the 3rd season of Love That Baby, Mary left the show to become a dramatic actress, but nobody took her seriously because of her short stature. So Summer gives them the cassette to all the episodes of Love That Baby to figure out why she left that show and kidnapped her co-actors. In the film sets, we see Baby Doll recreating her birthday episode. She reveals that she was happy when the sitcom was airing and everything was going great until a new character, Cousin Spunky, came along and took all the limelight from her. This made her mad, and she asked the producers to focus more on her. But the audience loved Cousin Spunky, so the producers denied her request, and she left the show in a fit of rage. Thus, the show was canceled without the main lead, and she went on to become a dramatic actress. She failed in her career as a dramatic actress and asked the producers to restart the show, but the producers denied it. The last 10 years had been lonely for her, as she had no real purpose in her life. That's when she realized that she was the happiest when she was doing the show and decided to recreate her birthday episode and take revenge on Cousin Spunky. As it turns out, the last episode of Love That Baby was her birthday episode, and Cousin Spunky trashed her birthday cake by putting her head into it. And Baby Doll wanted payback for that. Baby Doll then visits Cousin Spunky and kidnaps him. She brings a birthday cake, lights all the candles, and puts a bomb on the cake. Since all the cast members' hands are tied, Spunky uses his mouth, bites the bomb, and throws it out of the room, which averts the blast. Baby Doll throws a tantrum when her plan is foiled, and Batman appears on the set from the rooftop. Batman then beats up all the goons hired by Baby Doll, and we see that it is Robin who is dressed up as Spunky. Robin reveals that they realized Baby Doll had a vendetta against Spunky and decided to switch places with him before he gets kidnapped. Robin also had a transmitter with him, which revealed his location to Batman. Miriam then attacks Batman. Miriam appears to be a formidable foe and can beat both Batman and Robin, but Batman outsmarts her and defeats her. Baby Doll had already escaped the premises, so Batman instructed Robin to release the cast members and he would go after Baby Doll. As it turns out, Baby Doll has entered an amusement park. Batman chases her and says he understands her and wants to help, but Baby Doll refuses his help and tries to shoot him with her modified doll, which she uses as a gun. Batman uses his bat gun to divert her gun. Baby Doll runs to retrieve her gun and finds out that she has landed in the House of Mirrors. She is fascinated by one of the mirrors, which reveals how she might have looked if she had never had that condition. But she soon realizes that it's an illusion, and her reality is that she still looks like a baby girl despite being 30 years old. This made her realize that her sitcom family was fake too, and she had to face reality one day. This realization makes her sad, and she starts shooting all the mirrors in the house. Eventually, she breaks down, and Batman comforts her. Baby Doll then hugs Batman's legs and keeps on crying. Baby Doll and Killer Crocs Mischief. Baby Doll makes another appearance in the new Batman Adventures, an official continuation of Batman the Animated Series. Baby Doll appears in an episode titled Love is a Croc. We see that it's been 2 years and Baby Doll's condition has improved. She has become a receptionist at a hotel. One day, one of the guests recognized her as the baby from Love That Baby and started insulting her. Mary tried to keep a straight face and answered his questions. He then inquired about her history of crimes and asked her to do something funny. This made Mary Doll extremely mad, and she went to her room where she watched the live telecast of Killer Croc's court trial. Here, Killer Croc claimed that he had always been shunned because he was different and everyone misunderstood him. This strikes a chord with Baby Doll, and she realizes that Killer Croc is similar to her. Killer Croc wreaks havoc in the court, and Batman stops him. Baby Doll has developed empathy towards Croc and decides to visit him in prison. When Killer Croc is being transferred to another prison, Baby Doll helps him escape, and they start dating. Baby Doll and Killer Croc then wreak havoc around Gotham by committing multiple robberies and crimes. Once they planned to rob a casino, but Batman and Batgirl foiled their plans. Killer Croc wants to leave with the remaining loot, but Baby Doll advises him against it. They escape but lose all their loot in the water. Killer Croc is angry and takes out his frustration on Baby Doll. Baby Doll's clingy nature annoys Killer Croc, and he cheats on her with 2 hookers from a bar. Baby Doll witnesses this while hiding and is heartbroken because of his betrayal. Later, at their lair, Baby Doll apologizes to Killer Croc about her clingy behavior and proposes another plan to make boatloads of money. Batman and Batgirl arrive at the couple's lair and find it abandoned. They discovered that they had some plans for the nuclear power plant. Batgirl messes with one of Baby Doll's toys and breaks it apart. This triggers a security alarm that blasts off the whole sewer, but Batman and Batgirl escape just in time. Back at the nuclear power plant, Killer Croc and Baby Doll have taken out all the guards. Killer Croc asks if they should call the police and ask for ransom money, but Baby Doll has other plans. She reveals that she knows about Croc's betrayal and that she only brought them to this power plant so that she can destroy Gotham along with themselves with the help of this power plant. Killer Croc attacks her and asks her to stop, but right about then, Batman arrives there with Batgirl. Batgirl tries to prevent the nuclear power plant from going crazy, and Baby Doll makes a run for it. Batman successfully neutralizes the nuclear plant. Then Killer Croc goes after Baby Doll and tries to kill her by throwing her toward the reactor's engine, but Batman saves her. Batman fights Killer Croc but is overpowered by his strength. As Croc is about to throw Batman into the reactor's engine, Baby Doll stops him, and Batman takes care of Killer Croc. Baby Doll then embraces Killer Croc and starts crying, saying they could have been together forever, and asks why he had to betray her. Secret Santa or Cops? It's a raid! Since Baby Doll gained popularity because of her unique character design. She was even featured in the comics. She made her first comic appearance in Batman The Adventure Continues, issue number 16. In this comic issue, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy invited Baby Doll and many other villains for a Christmas party. Batman infiltrated the same party in the disguise of Santa. When Baby Doll asks for a drink from March Hare, the bartender for this party, she serves Baby a Mai Tai. Upon witnessing this, a woman says that Baby is too young to be drinking this and being at this party. This makes Baby angry, and she says that she might look like 5 years old, but her driver's license says she's 30, and that must mean something. Wesker then calms Baby down and claims this woman must be new to such parties. Later, Batman, disguised as Santa, tries to run away from the party by saying he saw a bunch of policemen about 10 minutes ago. This prompts Baby Doll to shout, "It's a raid," and every villain runs away from the site. Tiny Heart, Big Plans. Baby Doll's surprising date night in the comic pages of Gotham. Baby Doll makes another appearance in Harley Quinn's 30th anniversary special. In one of the storylines, Harley Quinn throws a housewarming party with Poison Ivy. A bunch of villains and superheroes visited this party. This party is gate-crashed by Gaggy, who came to seek revenge because he thinks Joker left him because of Harley Quinn. Harley soon defeated Gaggy. Disheartened, Gaggy starts talking about how he has lost meaning in his life after Joker left him. Harley Quinn then suggests Gaggy to make room in his life for something good because you never know when something good happens. This is when Baby Doll comes to the party, slamming the door on Gaggy's face. She apologized for being late and clarified that she wanted to get a cake as a gift for them, but there was a huge line at the bakery. She realizes that she has hit someone on the nose and apologizes with her catchphrase, "I didn't mean to." Baby Doll then introduces herself as Mary Louise, and Gaggy also introduces himself as Gagsworthy. Gaggy asks Baby Doll if she'd like to get a drink together, and Baby replies that she'll have a Shirley Temple. This marked the dating of Baby Doll and Gaggy, a pair made in heaven. Marvelous Verdict. Although in hindsight this character might look like a petty criminal, one can only draw parallels with this character from Batman himself. In the case of Baby Doll, she is physically frozen in the form of a child, but Batman is mentally frozen in the form of a child. Batman is the epitome of manhood, but we should not forget that Batman is a child's response to the feeling of powerlessness he felt while his parents were killed in front of him. Externally, Batman is a fully grown man, but on the inside, he is a small kid still mourning his parents' death. This is the reverse for Baby Doll. Internally, she is a fully grown woman, but externally, she looks like a child. We recommend you watch the episodes featuring Baby Doll in the Batman animated series and the new Batman Adventures. This will help you better understand this character and see that Batman and Baby Doll are two sides of the same coin. With that being said, if you like our content, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.